Hi, EDUC 225 students. Welcome to class. I hope this is the first video that you watch to get you kind of just introduced into this course. Because this course is an online course, it is so important that you feel comfortable on this specific learning management system. Make sure that you are logged into Canvas. Make sure that you have set your settings so that when I send out a message or when I grade something, that you get that information back. I would also highly recommend getting the app on your phone. I do a lot of stuff on my phone. And it's just a way to easily keep you updated and current on what's going on in the classroom. Because we do not meet in person, it is very important that you feel comfortable, you understand how to navigate this Canvas page. So let's just walk through things that you will see. So to start off with, you have different tabs over here that you can play with a little bit. If yours doesn't look like this, you can go into settings and put what you want up there and put what you don't want up there. On just mine, I have this home button will always bring me back to this first Canvas page. And then I have assignments, discussions, grades is a really important one. Click on that and that'll show you what grade you have currently in the class. I will always keep these grades really up to date to make sure that you know how you are doing in the class. The people that are in the class, you can see other people if you would like to contact or collaborate with them. Different pages I might put up. This says syllabus, but I do not house my syllabus here. And so you can change all of this how you want to. I could even trim a lot of stuff out of this sidebar to ease it up for me. Over here is where you are going to find the majority of the things that you will use every week. I've set this course up into something called modules. And so here is your intro module, and you can see that there's all kinds of different videos and things for you to read to make sure you feel comfortable with the course. As I go down, each module is a different week. So chapter 1, language in our lives, is the first week, the first module, the first chapter. And we just kind of go throughout there, but the whole course is organized in that manner. Let's go back up and look at the first intro module that I have here. I will tell you everything that you need for a week's worth of work is located in each module. So before the course even starts, here are some things that might be helpful for you. The first one is this right here. You can tell it's an attachment because it has our little attachment symbol there. This is our syllabus. And then this right here is a link. It's showing you that it is a video from me explaining the importance of this course. And then there's a class welcome letter. And then there are 4 different videos to help you get acquainted with this course, my expectations, and how things are set up. So this is where you found this video, how to use Canvas video. Right here is how to create citations on other posts. Because communication is so important, it's really necessary that we make very purposeful communications with each other because we are not able to sit down and just chat or have a Socratic style seminar. And so how we communicate with each other needs to be supported through research if it is that type of discussion. And so this is what's going to help you do those because our discussions are worth points in this class. We have an interactive notebook in this class, and this is how to set up that interactive notebook. And then your ending project's really important, and I want you to know what that is up front. And so there is a video on your ending project. I would recommend watching it this week. And so as we are going through the next couple weeks of this course, you can see, okay, this applies to my ending project. I'm going to take this little nugget of information and I'm going to save it away so I can use it for this ending project. First things first though, let's dive in and look at our class syllabus. So I'm going to widen this and move this over here a little bit. So you can download this and you can print it off if you want to, or you can just look at it and keep it on Canvas. This right here is my cell phone number. Use it. If you need me, you can contact me, call me, text me, email me 7 days a week. Just please not after 10 at night. And so this is more information. This is the book that you need to have. You can borrow it. You can get it from the library. You can rent it. You can buy it. Course description, our outcomes of the course, some standards that are really important to us in the department, but not so important to you guys, I have a feeling. And then it goes into some different things that you need to know about the course. Some course requirements is that I expect for you to participate, and when it says attend, that is how you're going to attend. You're going to participate in all class sessions, actively participating in discussions and activities. Just because this is an online class doesn't mean that you are a silo sitting alone doing your own work. This is a communications course. I need for us to communicate back and forth and share our life experiences and our feelings and our opinions on some of these things. And there will be some group work that you do online. So that's just something to think about. Attendance, you can only miss 6 hours of this class, and I am counting if you do not do your observations or your assignments or your discussions, I am counting that worth a week's worth of class. And so if you don't do homework for a week and it's not turned in on time, that's 3 hours. So if you do that twice, you have missed your 6 hours of class. How you show that you're in attendance is through that participation in the completion of work. Participate. Be a good friend, be a good peer, don't be snarky on our comments, be loving. Our interactive notebook, we need to get a composition notebook. I like the composition notebooks because they don't easily fall apart like our spiral ones do. And there is actually a video on how to set up this interactive notebook. And you will notice that this interactive notebook is worth 13% of your final grade. You will eventually mail it in or drop it off to CCU's campus, and you will get a grade for that. And I will make sure also that you get it back. This notebook is also a really good resource for when you start taking your state licensure exams for your teaching license. This would be a great resource, especially if you're planning on selling back or returning your textbook. Your reading assignments are really important. It's 120 points towards your final grade. We have observations in this course, but they're not like your normal observations. And so you might end up observing someone at a supermarket or a library or a park or a Chick-fil-A. So those are just things to think about, and it's 40 points towards your final grade. Your indicator assignment is really important. It is so important that I have included its own video explaining it that I would like for you to watch in the very beginning of the semester. So as we go through different assignments, you know exactly what you're working towards. This project is 100 total points. 50 points is for the thing that you're creating, and then 50 points is for this infomercial that you are going to create and then share with your peers. Again, I'm not going to go into too much about this indicator assignment because there's a whole video dedicated to that. Your exams, you might see this. Your final exam, there is one, is worth 50 points. That is half of the points of your indicator assignment. So that just shows that the importance of this ending project. So if we look at our final grade breakdown, your participation in notebook is with 13%, readings is with 30%. You have quizzes online, and those are worth 10%. You can use your notebook, you can use your notes, you can use your textbook for these chapter quizzes. Canvas observations, those are the things that you're going to the supermarket, the library, Chick-fil-A, that's 10%. Your indicator assignment, 25%, that's a huge percent of this class, and then your final exam is worth 12%. Please make sure you check into this now. You must have a task stream account, and what this does is your indicator assignment, you post it to this online portfolio system. and that helps us assess our cohorts of students, improve our programs, and it is also just a way for you to collect your indicator assignments, your big assignments, as you go through your time with us here at CCU. Integrity policy, please don't cheat. If you need any type of accommodations, contact me. You can also contact Student Services, and there is their cell phone or their phone number. Some things that you need to remember. Education students, you have to maintain that 3.0 GPA. So think about that as we're going through this class. Also, late assignments, just as you would never turn anything late into your principal, please do not turn in late work to me. If for some reason you find yourself in a situation that prohibits you from turning in your assignment on time, please still do turn in that assignment, but you are just going to lose 10 percentage points off per day. This says 20, this needs to be fixed. 10 percentage points off per day. So if you're 2 days late, you still get an 80% if you have scored 100% originally, and that's far better than a 0. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. You can see here as we are going through each module, the topic that we're going over, and then the assignment due. I will tell you there are additional assignments and activities that will be listed there, and we will get there as the semester goes. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to push this home button to get back to where I was. And that really does wrap up your intro module there. Please make sure that you do look at that citations video, setting up your interactive notebook, and your ending project. On a normal week, you will see something like this. And so each module, you can see module 2 also, it starts with a module direction. So I'm going to click on my chapter 1 directions, and it tells me what I need to do for this week. I'm going to move this over so you guys can see it. So I can see chapter 1's directions, listen to lecture 1, fill out the 5 aspects and developmental progression note pages. It says the first worksheet will be cut and glued into your interactive notebook, while the second worksheet will be glued in on your next available page. You're going to complete your observation and also have a discussion post. Look up 10 powerful quotes, watch this video, and take a short quiz. So if I'm going to go back, I will be able to see where all of those things happen at. So here's that lecture. Here's a PDF of that graphic organizer, and then that other one that you are going to, I can open, I can print out, and then you are going to take your notes on that and then glue it into your interactive notebook. Here's our first discussion. You can see it's worth points. I can click on there, and it tells me I need to observe a group story time in a preschool or kindergarten classroom, and I need to identify examples from the interaction that involve one or more of the 5 aspects that we just talked about. And so I am going to reply right here, and I'm going to post my discussion. All of these discussions have been set up, so you have to make your initial discussion or your initial conversation starter before you see anybody else's. So you can make your initial conversation, your initial discussion, and then go back and comment on other people's work. Remember, the very top here, there is citations on other posts. This will come in handy with these discussions. Then I have my 10 powerful quotes. All that simply is when you read the chapter, instead of writing a chapter reflection, you're going to pick out 10 of the most powerful quotes that you have found. And at the very end, this Fun with Phonemes video, it is in that first lecture. And so it tells you, stop this lecture right now and click on that additional video for you to see. All of the other modules are set up in the same exact way. There might be something a little bit different, but you're always going to look at the first little page, which are the directions. I hope this is helpful to you guys. I look forward to working together to learn more and really develop throughout the semester.